Hello, hello, and welcome back to Court Farm for the third take of this recording. Just managed to do 40 minutes in one go, just coming up to the, and then it's getting towards the ending point, and it crashed and didn't save any of the recording from before, which is excellent. So that's been stone picked and limed. This bit I've limed just because I've cut it, but I'm wondering whether I should put gravel down, actually. Gravel it up a bit. Do something to make it look a little bit nicer. What else was I? Yeah, I've spent a lot of time off camera. I went to try and see if I could remove this chicken pen, which you can't because it's only a 50. There's ones of the same size that will hold more. And then I went deep into seeing how many pens I can realistically remove to then put new pens in, on the basis that we could have just had smaller pens and made ourselves more room. I'm going to open this gate. I've got to try and find something else to pad time out with, really, but it's not, there is a job I can do, not a problem. Just really to see if I could rejig everything, and the problem that you get is I have removed some pens. You can remove some you can't. Now the game limit is 10 animal pens. Court Farm has 16 pens built into it, so as much as you can remove, you could remove 7, but then you can only put 1 in. You could probably remove 8, but then you can only put 2 back in, and Court Farm and Stonebridge between them is 10 pens on its own, because it's 5 sets. So that's well, that was a no-go. That was a few hours wasted. And then on top of that, my recording's just gone to Bob. However, I've got the mechanic in doing a bit of maintenance on a vehicle, as when I was getting the pig food down at the am I looking at the wrong field? No, it's this one that's a bit patchy. They told me that they got an item coming in that was quite interesting to me. I was talking to them about potentially getting another tractor, as the age of R2 is it's meant to take a bit of the pressure off them and the constant repair bills. They said they got something coming in that might help us, so it's currently being moved down. It should be there, it probably is already there. They're already sorting it out, giving it a bit of a tidy up, but we're going to go and pick that up after lunch. So the mechanic's over doing a bit of work on ours because we're going to chop it in for something new. Horsepower wise, massive increase, so I'm quite happy about that. We're in February, so I've probably, because everything that I'd done before I realised that it crashed, so I came back, redone everything, saved it, then went to record again from the point where it crashed, and at that point I realised it hadn't saved the bit before, the 37 minutes or so before. So essentially, in order to explain to you the new vehicle being bought without me just waiting until March, because I'll have to find us something else to do, which isn't a problem. I mean, there's a little area of the map that we've not really had much of a look around, so I think it'd be quite nice to have a little visit and see. Does mean our money's going to be pretty hammered though, and I'm just wondering whether we can get something that we can sell lime at, because we are sitting on 60,000-70,000 pounds worth of lime. Well, no, not 60-70 pounds worth, 60,000-70,000 litres of it. The scientists been doing a great job of it. The stone crusher that we had in, that's gone. I do want to look at something that's going to generate some money, like maybe putting some generators in, just so we've got a bit more of a supplementary income coming in. This is quite economical on this, it's doing quite well there. Mind you, I don't think it needs a huge amount to get it up to a good position. It's just, it looked quite patchy on the map to me, so I thought I'd do it again. I thought I'd just give it a little zhuzh up before, well, it's winter, isn't it? We've got plenty. It's a good time of year to be doing these sorts of jobs. I'm feeling we might have to skim forward a bit through February though. But I will have to keep an eye on the animals and things. I think our rabbits at Stonebridge have had babies. I'm sure there's a correct term for it. I can't think off the top of my head. It's not a Chloe, is it? Might be a female. I might be wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comment section. Yeah, you see they've lined that field over there as well. And with the field that we have just ploughed on Stonebridge, I'm slightly sitting towards the idea of cereal crop. So we get straw, we can use cereal to make, I think it's something like barley, we can make seed from that as well. And We can use it to feed chickens. And it's, if we could get, I mean, we could do that small field actually as well, couldn't we? That little bit next to the orchard. But we've definitely not, I mean, we've got a loan sitting in at the minute, which hopefully maybe I can clear off with the sale of the vehicle that we're selling. Again, I'm still, the Landy is very, very close to 50 hours, which is probably going to bring it down, but I don't know, do you get rid of it, do you keep it? I'd say potentially with what I'm picking up, we could get rid of it. We could just use tractors instead. It's not like we can load anything in the Land Rover, that's the thing. It's a tricky one. I can't believe that's only took 52%. Excellent. Right. Righty. That's really pleasing. Ooh, bit quick. I did manage to get this chicken coop out, but again, can't put the replacement down. It's a shame. 'Tis a shame. Doesn't really matter which way you go, you get ambushed by these chucks either way. Let's get this back. I don't know if, should we do the gravelling? My theory was the cow pasture, the sheep pasture down here, we could just put smaller versions in and then have a bit of farmland at the back or at the front, but I mean, I suppose we could just use, we could still mow those grass bits up, can't we? There's no reason to say that we couldn't do that. Yes, that's I had a feeling that wasn't going to empty out. This is brilliant. Fertiliser, manure, lime. Absolute all-rounder. Unfortunately, this vehicle doesn't fit out. Let's pop this little, I've got gates open all over the place. I'll guess I will shut this one. There's nothing in them. The farmers that own it, they've moved miles away now, so they just own the land. Right, how much is he charging for this? Okay. I'll have to pay for a respray though, because it's this that's going. And I'm going to treat us to a new bucket. Bit risky because this fits in here really well, but I guess I'd better give it a wash before. We'll give it a quick clean off before we take it. That's come up quite nicely, isn't it? Oh, got that gate shut. Easy. Bloody campers. Made me jump. I don't know if... Let's check our animals beforehand. Yep, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're okay. He's still got plenty to be getting on with. Nothing to worry about there then. So you've obviously worked out that we're getting a new telehandler. This new one's much bigger engine. What's the engine on this? That's the one we've got. 34 to 69 horsepower. I'm guessing this is a 69 horsepower. The other one we've picked up is about 140 something horsepower. Bit quicker. Yeah, caravan sat behind us, good. So it's a bit quicker. It's got beacons and stuff, which I don't think this one has. No. So it's a bit more roadworthy for when we're out dragging bales around and the such. I think it's gonna be a bit bigger. But it was 50 grand. and it's about 145 horses, I think. 140. I think possibly more powerful than the drop nose Massey, which is sort of why I was like, well, instead of getting a tractor, let's pick up that, so we can whip up all over the map for that. And then that's got me now thinking, because it's got the same coupling systems on the back, do we need the Landy now? Should we look at getting rid of it? Tricky one. I'm quite excited for it. Before we go there though, I just want to have a little look. Bits around here we don't really have a saunter around, do we? So I thought we'll have a little trip out here. Just to have a look. I love the attention to detail that's gone in for this. And you can get the periphery and then you could sort of work on it if you wanted to. Sort of idea I've got for me Halig Petrus map. Small little allotment bits. I don't think it'd look as good as this because you've not got these. I suppose you can put sheds up and stuff, can't you? It's not going to be allotments, but it's just smaller micro farming sort of bits and bobs. Go out and have a little walk around. You never know, might find something. Hopefully there's a bit more lifestyle in the there'll be people on FS25 sort of getting on with their daily lives on things like this. I mean, look, we've got cauliflower here. Why is that not a thing? This one looks ready to take over. Empty shed. Ready to go. Seed treatment on that. Love it. This is Britain, isn't it? The old allotments. Absolutely love it. I should have got a picture, shouldn't I? I'll find a spot to get a nice picture from. just in case there's any bits and bobs. It gave me the idea because I was down at the dropping the apples off at the market. Down the market, and I thought, you know what, I've been round here and had a look for. Isn't there some woodland in here? There is. Is that going all the way down to the... Well, there's a bit of a steep hill to get down. Can this be purchased? Yeah, but not for the money that we've got. Although I suppose you could make your money back on logging, however, I don't think it's very nice to be, although they're all they're like spruce trees, aren't they? You could, and gate as well, you could clear it and have yourself an interesting little plot. I don't think you can buy this bit though, can you? Ah, yeah, it's part of the periphery. That's a shame. That is a shame. Right. Time to go and say goodbye to the Farson. I'm a little bit sad to see it go, not gonna lie. And I am quite worried now that the one I've bought, they can't be too big for the yard, surely. Should have it now, 12:30. I said to have it ready for lunchtime-ish, so. But before we take it to the garage, I want to compare it side by side. Just have a... I'll be in the garage, I need to speak to them in there, won't I? I say it's just around the back. New buckets with it. Oh yes. Big Breslin laid bucket. I treated as two. Yeah, that's quite a bit bigger actually, isn't it? Definitely wider. Definitely higher. Oh, show off. And a bit longer, but not a huge amount. But the lifting weight on this should be a hell of a lot better. Much better lighter. It's massive actually when you look at the back. That is big. Well, we'll get it back and give it a little test around the yard, I suppose, to see. I didn't think it'd be that much bigger. I'll pump ramps for him so we can have a good look. Oh, I've just had my mechanic come and have a look at this. I don't think you're going to go ripping me off here. I know that somewhere around here. There we go. Yeah, get all that done up. Nearly £2 back on that. I think we spent £3.5 on our bucket. Oh yeah, Vita. Look at the repaint price on that. So we're looking. We need this to be 36.60. Make nearly £1 extra on that by repainting it. That's good. However, oh dear, 117 quid. Back up to that. Bank loan, 30 grand. So we didn't make any money on that, which we knew we weren't going to make money anyway, because we're getting a newer, bigger, higher horsepowered vehicle. In fact, we can probably find out the engine sizing. Oh, hello. £7.5 metre, that will fit on our Why does it say 34 to 69 horsepower? It's 69 horsepower. Oh, that would fit, wouldn't it? That's not bad. It's not ours though, is it? It wouldn't match. That's the one that fits ours. It's the same thing basically, it's just a different decal on it. It's just different paint. Ooh, dear oh dear, what do I do? 23 grand, I should probably take it, shouldn't we? We haven't got a header for ours. 25 grand. Damn it. Oh, the decisions, the decisions. How much was it? We'll leave it for now. Oh, I like the seating. It feels a lot bigger. You're not blocked out, and this is like twice the size bucket on here as well. Do like the black wheels as well. Get that on. Got the old steering wheel handle as well. Nice. Clear view, even with a large implement on it. I think this was a good decision. Mirrors work quite well actually as well. Air conditioning. Maybe this becomes my new runaround. Well, having said that, this has got 34 hours on it, so you can put things in it though. It's got a big bucket. That does actually make it more useful. It's definitely the bigger end of the telehandler scale for the options that we needed. Maybe I shouldn't have gone orange, but I said that if I'm out on the road, I'd want to see something standing out rather than getting scooped up by a black bucket. I can't see it at night. I quite like the green colour though, actually. Orange is fine. I think on the whole it looks great. Yeah, see, they were thankful that it was orange. Brilliant lighting all the way around, that's good. Now she a bit. Oh, actually, it's got quite a good turning circle, is that? I think we're going to be alright with this, you know. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Take it for a little burn around here, do a quick lap. And then we'll call it an end, shall we? I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I haven't, because it's took me an absolute pain to do. But if you have, please drop us a like. Not going to fit in that, but neither did the other one. If you got any suggestions or anything you'd like to see on the series going forward, feel free to pop it in the comment section below. Oh yes. And if you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Stay up to date with all new content as it's released on the channel. Could have set up a little rally. This is nothing wrong with this. This is good. We'll take this. This is fine. I'm going to get some gravel, do a bit of landscaping. I can't, can I? Because I've got no monies. Again. But until next time, where we might have to be moving through into March, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now. Loving it. Right, early finish today. Nothing to do for a bit. Might have to look at last minute holidays. Really cheap holidays. There's a caravan park over here. We can just go and pitch up in a caravan.